All right, part two. Now, this side's easy. Why? Because they're all Savinellis. Um, that one on the end is a 607 that I got from Smoking Pipes, and it does really well with GLP's Key Largo. That one is a Trevi. Now, this Trevi is now notice it's got a bent saddle stem. This shape is a 607. Let me just double check that one again. Oh, my apologies. This one is a 6007. Yeah, this Trevi is a 607. This is a Punto Oro. (602). That's actually a nice shape for a 602. Um, some of the 602s have not been they've come up a tad short, literally. This is a new art, which I love this, especially since I can't find a Savinelli Tundra in this size. That too is a 607. Here's another Trevi. That should be a 626. Nope, sorry, 606. 606. My apologies. 606 is the preferred size, not 626. This is an Estrella. I absolutely love the finish on the Estrellas. The Estrellas. That is a also a 606. So all Savinellis. Um, this one also is a Savinelli. I got this from Faye over at Tobacco Treasures. It's kind of got like a mini Bing action or aesthetic about it, right? And then that the stem has a slight downward slope. But I don't see this finish these days. So yeah, even though the stem is pretty oxidized and beaten up, yeah, the finish is so uncommon, at least from my experience, that yeah, I don't want to part with that one. That's a Davidoff, brought to me by Fife and Studio Frank. Because I got it for such a song, presumably because maybe the Davidoff name at the time that I got it didn't really mean much to the man himself. Because it was, yeah, it was well preserved. It's not one that I get to often, but the fact that it's a Davidoff, the fact that Davidoff's retail when De La Concha used to carry them went for like nearly $400, and this is, like 15 years ago. It's a little difficult to part with that. I'll see Davidoff's on Smoking Pipe's Italian estates page from time to time, um, and even I'll see some of those for like 150. Again, this one I got for a song, so nowhere near that price. So the value of the find, its condition, and the fact that it's a Davidoff, um, yeah, it just makes it difficult to part with that. Here's another Savinelli. Now, this is on the smaller side of things. This is an Octo. If I could find a 606 in an Octo, I would retire this one. This is a. Should have had my readers on. This is, yeah, this is the Octo's a 638. Uh, Fife and Studio Frank find also. This is a P.C.B.E. Yeah, I'm partial to ROPs, especially when I get them on the estate market. Smoking Pipes brought that one to me. This is a St. Ives, not a name that you would that would ring a bell to most of us, but it's got some great blast lines. That came from Blue Room Briars. This is a BC, a Butch Shukan. I just want look. I'll be honest. I just wanted a BC, at least one in the collection, and that came from Smoking Pipes. Got that for a song. This is a Canterbury that sports a lovely kind of wine color with some splotches of like black contrast. Um, I got this for Sing Song from Good Enough Pipes, and it this one did really well with Ken Byron Ventures Dark Fire Cherry. Um, this guy here is this is a Savoy, which is either a BBB or a GBD second. Awesome shape, but we killed that one as well. Um, I really don't want to pitch this. If I can ever find someone to do stem replacements, I have this and like two others, probably that Oldencott, and then I need a custom stem made for a John Hines piece that I've had for a number of years. Stay tuned for part 3.